Hi, this channel is Different Careers with Kate Nudd. Today we're going to go over another continuing education class that I got. It was worth 1 hour. But today I feel like we need to have a different illustration. So again, these pictures are from Google. I just Google searched them. I give complete credits to Google, copyrights to Google. We're looking at the moon. Why are we looking at the moon? Because we're going to talk about gravity. So again, today I am using the Merriam-Webster dictionary. And we are going to look at gravitate, gravitation, and gravity. So gravitate, to move or tend to move towards something. Gravitation, a natural force of attraction that tends to draw bodies together and that occurs because of the mass of the bodies. The action or process of gravitating, gravity, importance, seriousness, mass, 5. The gravitational attraction of the mass of a celestial object as Earth for bodies close to it, also gravitation. Okay, so in science, they teach you if you drop an apple, like it's gonna hit the ground. So like if you didn't use your muscles at all, your muscles are just gonna drop and you would like fall and hit the ground, right? So your muscles are keeping you more stable. They're keeping you up. They keep you moving around. We're fighting against gravity all the time because we're not laying down all the time or whatever. So your muscles are constantly fighting against gravity. So here is proof that I got this certificate. This is a review of a detailed approach to sidelining techniques, part 2, the back. Now, as I was saying, we're fighting against gravity. Allison Dene, as she continues to do her presentations, like she is showing techniques to me because I have done prenatal massages in the past. She's demonstrating techniques where it's like, if you're a massage therapist, you're fighting against gravity. That's what it looks like on the screen to me. Okay. So in order for me to truly determine if her techniques work, I would need someone to massage me and use these techniques on me to be like, to determine if this would actually help me or not. Is this actually useful? Because that is one of the ways as a massage therapist or a licensed massage therapist to determine if a certain modality is helpful. You try it out. You experience that type of massage for yourself. So if you're just looking at an honest review based off of the video and not experiencing it, because like the technique she shows, a lot of them, it looks like you're fighting against gravity as a licensed massage therapist. If you applied these techniques on a client wherever you work, it looks like as a massage therapist, you're fighting against gravity. You're not using the full force of having gravity helping you do your work to be a more effective massage therapist. So it's not 100% safe posture, body mechanics. And what's the other thing? She did not quote any of her resources of where she got certain information. So to me, like in the past, someone was joking to me, but a friend said he would be fine with living on the moon because he feels like his body can't handle the amount of the pull force that Earth gives him. And he's like, I'd gladly move to the moon or something. And so to me, like, because he said that tons and tons and tons and tons of times it got like put into my brain. So like the sidelining technique she is showing to me, like they would work better on the moon because probably gravity isn't as much as a pulling force. So they would probably work better on the moon. So anyone who is an astronaut, if you need a licensed massage therapist, feel free to have someone be trained thoroughly in the sidelining techniques so you can bring a massage therapist to work in outer space for you on the moon. So here we go. So join Allison to learn the positioning draping techniques for the upper lower back with your client in the sidelining position. Techniques include active movement, pin and stretch, eccentric contraction, focus on the paraspinals, rhomboids, quadratus laborum, and more. These dynamic techniques will increase your ability to work confidently with clients in this underutilized position. This course was featured during the 2023 ABMPCE Summit Sidelining. So, copyright for Allison Dene for 2023. So, and we are going to look and do a little bit of looking at the video, maybe a few minutes, and you'll see some of her approach. Again, she goes over client positioning and draping, open techniques, paraspinal techniques, scapular retraction, low back techniques and leg movement, adduction, abduction, external and internal rotation, hyperduction with the leg off the table. Now, I have mentioned before that I went to Onondaga School of Therapeutic Massage in Rochester, New York. I had a myology teacher, I will not mention his name, but he did not thoroughly teach me how to hands-on do all the actions of all the muscles of the body. So when instructors now talk about adduction, abduction, external, internal rotation, hyperduction, like different actions of different joints and what the shoulder can do or what the hip can do, like I kind of get all confused. Now, I was like trying to do this video. This is the second take now. So the first take, I was like, hey, what could be the root issue of why I don't understand the actions of the muscles? Now, in high school, you are supposed to take geometry. Now, geometry is where you apply math and shapes and different angles, or I don't know. So it could stem from elementary, lacking certain elementary foundations, and high school geometry foundations where I don't understand angles properly or something, and I don't know how to apply it to muscles or like and the actions of the muscle or something. I don't know. There is something wrong with my fundamentals where it's like people say adduction. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Abduction. I don't know what that means. External, internal rotation. Like like some of these names are so close and so similar together where it's just like my brain cannot comprehend it. So there was something wrong with the way I was taught in massage therapy school, where it was more like, here's the definition of the action, instead of actually learning how to do it, so it didn't get thoroughly ingrained into my brain. So yeah, it just goes over my head. So we're gonna look maybe like a couple minutes or something at the video. So if you're interested in it, and like, hey, maybe other licensed massage therapists, maybe for some reason the way your DNA and your body mechanics is made or brought up, or I don't know how to explain it, but maybe the way you work as a massage therapist, you think working in a sideline position is super comfortable, then I would say this class is for you. These techniques are for you if you find working in a sideline position way easier than having someone face down or face up, prone or supine. So if you're unique in this way, then like definitely look into going through these continuing education classes, or looking thoroughly at her website, because her website is rebelmassage.com, and she has ointments that you can buy there. I'm thinking about eventually maybe trying some of them out and see if they work. Who knows? Okay, I want to fast forward. Okay, or go back. Here we go. Yeah. Play.
Holding the leg up. Go ahead and let the leg drop into my hand.
See, good. She's fighting against gravity because she's holding the leg.
My hand. Go ahead and push down. And then I'm going to let him win. So go ahead and push, 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 push. I'm letting him win. So he's contracting. He's contracting a lot of things here, but the stabilization of the back is now letting the hip do what it's going to do. And in that letting go, we're opening up new neural pathways. We're opening up the ability for the back to allow a contraction to happen without it being a painful state, without it being a protective or traumatized state of firing. We're allowing things to be in a state that is normal and normalizing what the hip does in relationship to the back, and then using that to our advantage, coming in and doing all of this nice work, opening it up once it's relaxed. Okay, so one of the things that I love about the hip and the shoulder is that they are both ball and socket joints, which means they do a lot of similar actions. We did a lot with Jed's shoulder, working through how it relates to the back. We kind of pulled it up and rotated it around, and I want to do the same with the hip. It's a ball and socket joint. It flexes, it extends, it abducts, it adducts, and it rotates internally and externally. So I want to kind of take advantage of that. In the side-lying position, I've already taken advantage of the fact that it can flex and extend, and we've seen a little bit of abduction and adduction, and now I want to take advantage of the rotation. I've got a bolster under Jed's top leg here, and I've got his bottom leg extended straight. If I expose the bottom leg, which I'm going to do to demonstrate this work, you can see that his leg is a little bit higher up. He's got the bolster a little bit higher up from the knee. It's not underneath the lower leg. I want to give the lower leg a little mobility. So I've left his lower leg with the ability to drop down to the table. And in this way, I've got a lot more use of my own hands, and my own mechanics feel really on point. So I'm really happy about that. But with this work, again, major stabilization happening with the low back, with the entire back as we rotate our legs. And if you think about this, it makes so much sense. I mean, we stand on our...
But you can see the position of her hands. It looks like she's fighting against gravity. She was trying to explain in her video that like she could go in deeper. It's very hard to go in deeper when someone's in a sideline position. Because like to go in deeper, literally you can use your forearm, and if they're like face down on the table, in their heads in the face cradle, where their face is in the face cradle, like you can apply so much more pressure in that position. So I do not think I would use really any of these techniques unless outer space astronauts hired me to be their professional licensed massage therapist. They trained me to go to the moon. That is the only way I'd probably be willing to use these sideline positions. So, do I really think this second video was worth my time? Not really. Um, I I feel like her presentation was good. The timing of the continuing education class was like an hour and over an hour and 20 minutes. So we're not doing like double the time to get the continuing education class. So I give it a D rating. She didn't quote her sources. She did define some of the things in the video, but I was like, the difference, like she even mentioned how she felt a muscle release while working on this guy in this video, but I didn't see any of the muscles actually do a drastic release. So like I just have to trust that she felt the release. But shouldn't you be able to see it on camera, the muscles actually relaxing too, if it's like a drastic release that is going on? So I don't know. So, but again, I'm a licensed massage therapist where I do thorough work, where the longer I get into this, I'm like, every single muscle group to me needs to be worked to fully get relief. To me, this class was supposed to be about the back. So here you have like and to me, the main muscles that make up the back are the muscles by the spine. Like, yes, you have all this other stuff, but like it's in the shoulder area and stuff like that. But it's like, if you really like, the postural muscles are the muscles by the spine. So it's like she started off talking about that, and I was like, so initially in the video I'm like, oh, she's going to demonstrate how to thoroughly work all the spinal muscles, and she didn't do that. So I was like, oh, like, is there any licensed massage therapist out there besides me who does thorough work, where you thoroughly work the muscles in someone's problem area? Because my muscles are always tight by my spine. I developed slight scoliosis when I was 12. I've gone to a chiropractor, and for about 2 years was going to a chiropractor on a regular basis. And like now my spine is straight, but my muscles are still tight. So like just getting chiropractic adjustments did not make the muscle tension go away, and realigning the spine. And then getting tons of massages didn't make my muscle tension by the spine go away. So I'm like, what is going on? And I'm a licensed massage therapist. So because she didn't show thoroughly working all the muscles by the spine, I'm not sure this technique is very effective, because I have this problem personally, and no one that I've seen as a licensed massage therapist, whether I have bartered with another massage therapist or paid to go see another massage therapist, has ever thoroughly worked out my own personal muscle tension by the spine so I feel drastic relief. So what is going on in the massage industry. So like part of my review on this class is she focused more on this area, moving the shoulder joint. So to me it seemed like she was more concentrating on if these muscles were causing problems in the shoulder. Here, like, this is how you thoroughly release this area. If you're having hip problems, she showed how to like move the hip joint so that you release some of the muscle tension in here. But she did not address all the muscles of the back, and she labeled this like the a detailed approach to sidling techniques, part 2, the back, focusing on the back. To me, focusing on the back is focusing on all of this and all of this, and this is more shoulder area, so it's like this, and this on both sides. So that is why I give her a D. Anyways, sorry, I can go on and on and on. I have plenty of rants and ravings according like involved in the massage therapy industry. If you can tell, it's like right now I do not have my own massage therapist that I can see, because no one is willing to thoroughly work out my muscle tension to give me thorough relief where I feel like amazing after massage. When I first got into massage, it felt amazing. It felt wonderful. It actually was giving me relief. And it's like the longer I'm in the profession, for some reason, like no one wants to do a thorough, decent job on me. So that's where I'm at. So again, hope you liked this video. Feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. If you have any classes you want me to personally review on ABMP, feel free. If there's any like massage therapy books you want me to review, put them in the subscription below, or the comment section below. If you want to send me a book or something to review, like, I am happy to do that, but I'm not going to buy every single book. So feel free to give me your contact information somehow, and I'll give you my mailing address so you can send me something, but I'm not going to just post that online. So, and I might actually have you send it to my place of work. I don't know. We'll see. Or yeah, I don't know. It'd have to be like a legit location. Anyways, until next time.